It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. And Memphis is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Grizzlies will be going up against the San Antonio Spurs. So for San Antonio, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters. What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trades?
Huge deals are rare in the season, Ernie. You know, huge deals. You know, but typically they come in the offseason because teams have time to nurture and bring them together. But there have been some great trades in mid-season. So you can find new life right after the trade deadline, a la Clyde Drexler of the Houston Rockets, to get us our second championship.
Good point. New players would be slow to acclimate. But, Ernie, I think at times you risk disrupting chemistry.
Sometimes worth the risk and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a nut and sometimes I don't.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Memphis Grizzlies. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, and some nights, you know, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Sometimes when you go to your second unit, sometimes the offense can bog down. Not that night.
And two conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come on, Derek, go at somebody.
Yeah, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know, I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard set. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Anderson in at the small 4.
Evans is great at taking it inside. If you give him a lane, he exploits it every time.
Here's Parker after Tyreke Evans has scored. And Anderson kicks to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parsons against Anderson. Over in the corner, Conley. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Kicks it out to Evans. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Gasol. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
When you let him get in close, Marc Gasol at 7'1" can definitely hurt you on the offensive glass.
Aldridge a screen. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Tries from 10. He squares it up and sinks it.
With the amount of moves Aldridge has inside, as a defender, you never know what to take away.
Conley, the pass to Evans. The feed to Green. Back to Evans. Gasol, a screen on Green. And here's Conley outside. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
A real easy call. I know you want to attack the glass, generate second chance opportunities, but you also have to pick your spots.
Outside Aldridge. Screened by Parker. From deep. Aldridge misses. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to San Antonio.
And that can happen on the road. You can get a little bit tight, and often it really shows itself at the free throw line.
And as a visiting team, you're already behind the 8 ball. Can't afford to give up opportunities like that.
Out to Conley. Just 2 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Even with a hand in his face, Conley is too good. Keeps his focus at all times.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
And David, thank you. What do you think, guys? Smart to center their game plan around the opposing defense?
I kind of feel like you have to. This is an opponent so good at taking away the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play, so it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today.
San Antonio again missing. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Anderson. Spurs trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Gasol setting the pick for Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
That was a hard pick set by Gasol, willing to sacrifice his body out there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now here is Conley. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The pass to Gasol. And it's Evans in the corner. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Parker with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And stolen by Parsons. He kicks to Conley. Green with a screen on Green. Green, the screen. Evans dishes to Conley. Another miss by Conley.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Well, a max contract last season for Chandler Parsons, despite Greg, his history of knee injuries. That was a bold move by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they needed a great two-way wing player for years. Hopefully, Parsons can get healthy and fulfill that role for this team.
Now Aldridge, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep.
It's interesting. Aldridge used to shoot more free throws. That's when he used to bang inside. Now he's shooting a lot from the outside, so that trend will likely continue.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And as he's checked in for JaMychal Green. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Conley. Parsons outside. Conley kicks to Parsons. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Aldridge a screen. Gasol setting the pick for Anderson. Makes it off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Conley kicks to Gasol. He feeds it to Evans. Looking to end the drought. Good D by Parker. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the wing right side. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
At the rack, heartless. Aldridge using his size, being aggressive.
Conley, the pass to Evans. That shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Parker outside. He dishes it to Green. Gasol a screen. Shot from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's now 10 points for Aldridge.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Gasol a screen on Parker. Conley kicks to Gasol. Kicks it out to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Gasol. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Pass to Gasol. Parsons against Aldridge. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for Gasol. And Murray subbed in for Parker. Here's Murray, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Gay kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5, and stolen by Parsons. There's the dish to Gasol, and another miss by Memphis.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Outside, Green. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. Anderson outside. 5 to shoot. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Over Gasol. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And for the Grizzlies, chemistry and continuity have been a strength, but we're seeing some roster changes too.
Yeah, we are. Vets who have helped establish this team starting to move aside. Age is a factor for this group. Also a move by the team to adapt to modern pace and space basketball.
Now, okay, following Tyreke Evans' three-point attempt. Aldridge inside, working on Gasol. It's good. 14 points for Aldridge.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Conley kicks to Gasol. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
When you think about a great system and great execution, you think of the San Antonio Spurs. Not the most athletic team. You won't see a bunch of dunks or fast break points. If you love the game, you have to admire how they get things done.
And we've seen a litany of role players come to San Antonio and shoot guys career highs.
Well, you know, especially shooters. This offense gets them the cleanest look they can ask for. There's no great secret in their strategy. It's all in the execution.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Jarrell Martin comes in for Chandler Parsons. McLemore's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley. The Spurs also changing it up. Laverne, he's checked in for Aldridge. Davis Bertans.
Oh! Terrific. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Memphis shooting their first free throw tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
One shot, find the lanes.
That free throw good for McLemore. Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
Launches it. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for Murray. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles, carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
Free throw drops for Wright.
In the Memphis Grizzlies last season, second to last in scoring. Nothing new for this team. Since their Big Four came together in 2010, no team in the league has won more games while scoring just 90 points or less than Memphis.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies bottom 3 in scoring efficiency last season. Steve, how were they a playoff team?
Well, it's the little things. They're low in turnovers, they offensive rebound, and they get to the line. That's what saves them offensively.
And Mills kicks to Murray. Here's McLemore. Drops in the layup for 2. McLemore's got 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Mills. Defended by Chalmers. Murray for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 4. And for Memphis, they're shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Wright sets a screen. And Chalmers kicks to Wright. They set the pick. And here's McLemore. He has 5. In the corner, it's Martin. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Banked in off the glass. Martin's got his first points of the night.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Gay outside. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 2. Now Chalmers. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Feeds to Brooks. Pass to McLemore. Over Murray. And that's not going to go. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
San Antonio leading. They've got Brooks. Martin is out there with Brandon Wright. Then there's Chalmers. And it's McLemore at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For the Spurs, such a remarkable run of success. In your mind, Smitty, what's been their secret?
Well, they develop extremely well, but once every decade or so, they draft a franchise player. In 1987, the Admiral. In 1997, the Big Fundamental. And in 2011, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. And after that, as Pop would say it, don't mess it up.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Murray. And with the zone defenses the league allows right now, motion offense really becoming a key to efficient scoring, it seems, Steve. Do you like that trend?
I do, because it's really hard. They're taking advantages of the rules. Zone defense is hard to be able to stop teams that really move and move without the basketball. I would love for the league to go back to where a guy can have just a touch or a balance of touching somebody, because being able to guard somebody without touching at all, that is very hard.
I think most players would agree with you.
You just want to be able to touch to get a little balance.
Sure. And Chalmers kicks to Martin. Brooks outside. Now here's Chalmers. He's covered closely. Spurs leading by 4. And Mills kicks to Gay. There's a screen. Now here's Mills, defended by Chalmers. Mills passes to Laverne. Nobody near Gay. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 6. The Grizzlies shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Over to the wing. Wright dishes to McLemore. Misses from close range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Murray. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Green, he's checked in for Memphis.
One shot.
Free throw good, Murray. And back when Dave Yeager was the coach of the Grizzlies, Steve, he admitted they were slow and old. Is that still the case? Does this team need to get more athletic?
Yeah, I think they do. They play at a slow offensive pace. They don't get a lot of transition points. Their outside shooting has improved, but they can use more athletes.
And another miss by Memphis.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Mills can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green with a screen for Chalmers. To the paint, Laverne with the steal. Murray kicks to Laverne. Spurs working the ball around now. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. They set the pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Spurs.
They stayed away from being too reliant on the 3-point shot. They used it when they had to, but kept things balanced. And that's what you want to have, an offense that comes at you in all sorts of ways.
The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Chalmers kicks to McLemore. Brooks outside. Now here's Chalmers. Covered by Mills. 6 on the shot clock. And McLemore kicks to Green. The three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 5.
And that's what every team wants from their big man nowadays. Jermichael Green able to knock down the triple.
Murray with it. Now defended by McLemore. Murray kicks to Gay. Over Brooks. Gay can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brooks outside. Out to the wing. Outside, Green. It's Brooks on the wing. Kicks it to McLemore. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 6. Gay left side. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
McLemore with a screen for Chalmers. Dishes to Green. Over Gay. And it's Green missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Mario Chalmers picks one up.
Long strides Gay takes on the drive is alarming for a defense. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. In the way we have kind of a positionless game now, Smitty, there is no part of the court, I mean any part of the court, which not one person cannot go to. I mean, a point guard can play any place. The big can go outside like you just talked about.
You're totally right. And now you've seen bigs shooting 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line. And a lot of point guards starting to post up. It is definitely positionless basketball that we're seeing right now.
But fun to watch. Seeing those bigs shoot like that, wow, fun to watch. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense. And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 6.5 games behind them.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
Here's Harrison. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Ginobili outside. Gay outside. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. One-on-one here. Here's Harrison. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Harrison's got 4 this quarter.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Spurs leading by 7. Ginobili kicks to Laverne. There's a good screen. White the pass to Gay. At the top of the key, Laverne. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Davis sets a screen. Conley into the lane. Inside. Davis down low. Defended by Laverne. Off target at the rim. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. White against Conley. Gay outside. To the wing right side. Here's Forbes. Connects on the 17-footer. Forbes has got his first bucket in this one.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
Conley dishes to Green. Green, the screen. Brooks kicks to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
And it's White missing.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Out to the right wing. Brooks kicks to Green. Conley against White. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. That one's not going to go. And White kicks to Forbes. And the layup's good off the glass. Forbes has got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And, Steve, mental fatigue is an issue that can play a factor when the season is in full swing. Is it more on the coach or on the player to keep the team focused on their goal?
I think the organization. I think your teammates, your coaches, and whoever it is to keep that camaraderie going. But ultimately it comes down to the player. You have that responsibility. The coach can coach you up, but you got to find a way to get out of those ruts.
You can see where it ultimately would come down to the player.
Yes, totally agree. With the acquisition of LaMarcus Aldridge, the Spurs going against the grain. Most teams going small and shooting threes. Aldridge, a big forward who loves the mid-range.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Deontay Davis. Chandler Parsons comes in for JaMychal Green. Evans, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's James Ennison for Harrison. And with Aldridge in the paint alongside another 7-footer, the Spurs have plenty of length inside.
Yeah, they do. LaMarcus Aldridge with pretty good mobility for a player his height. He's able to move his feet defensively and cover the pick and roll perfectly.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Conley, and finished off by Conley.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Sometimes you want to send a message, and a message was sent. What a dunk.
Aldridge inside, covered by Parsons, and it's Aldridge missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
San Antonio leading by 5. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley against Parker. Down low. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Back to Gasol. San Antonio again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Conley. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Oh, here's Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Aldridge. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Anderson. Evans against Ginobili. And it's Evans missing. Spurs leading by 3. To stop the drought, Romano Ginobili good for 3. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Gasol, a screen on Parker. Conley kicks to Gasol. And it's Evans in the corner. Gasol a screen. It's tipped, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And taking a look here at the numbers on Pau Gasol. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
And the Spurs making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Getting there up in age. We know Tony Parker was the Spurs' top scorer for half a decade from 2011 on. Their offense was built around his slashing ability.
The feed to Aldridge. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Takes the 13-footer, and it's San Antonio with another.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They set the pick. Evans against Green. Parsons for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Parker, and the pass to Green. Anderson the screen. Back to Green. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Parker's shot is off. Ennis. And no good that time. And we finished one half of basketball. It's San Antonio as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Rudy, it looked like you guys found your old identity in the first half tonight.
Yeah, that's the way we played last season. Our defense was our staple. And that's all we have to do. We have to go out here and play defense every night. And this is a good start for us.
Let's see if you can stay true to yourself in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. We saw LaMarcus Aldridge lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they leaned on LaMarcus Aldridge in the first half. LA has that sweet high release. Yak him. It opens up everything else for him offensively.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Here's Parker. On the floor for San Antonio. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Parker and Green are the guard set, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got the first basket of the second half here for the Spurs. Conley with it. Evans outside. Green, the screen. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Green. Gasol with the steal. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Aldridge.
Well, when you have a whole team that is locked in, this is what your shot chart looks like. They are moving the ball well, and taking shots with confidence. When this team comes out and is knocking it down from all over like they are right now, they are one of the toughest in the league to beat.
Conley against Parker. Anderson outside. Outside Aldridge. Over in the corner, Green. He kicks to Gasol. Outside Aldridge. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Conley. Lets the three fly. Green with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
The Spurs, a top 7 offensive team for the last 7 seasons. Their passing and perimeter shooting is what really sets them apart.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Right there, the body control of Parker. You see the adjustment after contact for the potential and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot, find the lanes.
And the Spurs among the league's best in three-point shooting, but they really don't rely on that as some teams do.
You know, the Spurs can change it up. No, they embrace the mid-range a little bit more than the three-point shot right now. Kind of going against the grain in that way. They take shots other teams avoid, and they make it work for them.
Gasol a screen. In the corner, Parsons with it. Clock at 6. From the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Parsons got his first 3 points of the game.
Parsons with the easy release to drill home the three.
Parker passes to Gasol. Back to Parker. Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Over Parker. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Aldridge left side. Over Conley, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Parker. 20 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
They just simply blew it. Hopefully that won't occur ever again now that they have that bad taste in their mouth.
Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Knocked loose and stolen by Aldridge. Anderson, a screen on Conley. Parker kicks to Anderson. Gasol setting the pick for Anderson. He feeds it to Aldridge. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. Parsons outside. Right side, Conley. And Parsons kicks to Conley. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Conley's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Aldridge. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Evans outside. Sweet little floater. 6 points for him.
Tyreek is good at playing bigger than his size. A great finisher close to the cup.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Tyreek Evans, the 4th pick back in 2009, won Rookie of the Year.
Averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists right off the bat. And it's been about the injuries in terms of what's held him back. If he can stay healthy, and that's a big if, the talent is obvious.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Brooks comes in for Chandler Parsons. McLemore's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley. And Forbes kicks to Green. Inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Chalmers dishes to Wright, and he banks in the layup.
Wright has always been effective finishing inside.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Murray, 8 points for him. Gay outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Murray. Over Chalmers. Murray, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's McLemore. They get the rebound. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. San Antonio leading by 10. Murray, the pass to Green. He dishes it to Laverne. Here's the screen. Murray kicks to Gay. Over Green. No good. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Pass to Brooks. Green, the screen. And here's Chalmers for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Murray dishes to Laverne. Kicks it out to Gay. Green with a screen on Green. Here's Gay. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Green against Brooks. And here is Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Murray kicks to Forbes. The dish to Gay. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gay's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. throw good. Murray.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to forget, but Greg Popovich was almost fired by the Spurs back in '99. Rough start that year, under 500. The players caught wind that if they didn't win the next game in Houston, Pop would get the X.
Ennis, he's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Mario Chalmers. And he can't hit the second. And amazing to think about an all-time great like Popovich being on the hot seat. His players went to the mat for him, though, didn't they?
Some huge performances by Tim Duncan, among others. They really came out to support Pop. The Spurs finished that season on a tear, going on to win the franchise first NBA title.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
And Laverne kicks to Gay. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now McLemore. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Conley's got 14 points.
Love the effort from Mike Conley, not letting the defense get the best of him down low.
Now here's Mills. Over by Conley. They set the screen. Murray kicks to Mills. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we take a look here at the shot chart for the Grizzlies.
And the 3 ball really hurting them right now, taking way too many bad shots from deep. Yeah, they've had some decent looks, but when it's not falling, it's hurting your cause. I wouldn't say to go away entirely from the 3, but they've got to do a better job of only taking the 3 when it's a great shot.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for McLemore. And some changes here for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Laverne, and it's Ginobili in for Murray. And he makes both free throws. Spurs leading by 4. And Mills kicks to Gay. Passes it to Bertens. Back to Gay. Stolen by Conley. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Now here's McLemore. He's got 7. Green, the pass to Conley. Back to Green. 4 on the shot clock. And not sure what he was thinking there. San Antonio's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Feeds to Gay. There's the pick. Ginobili outside. Aldridge against Wright. Aldridge misses. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Stolen by Gay. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Gay with the ball.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Mills. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles. Carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
That's good from Gay.
And when you watch Rudy Gay out there on the court, you see just why he's always been a solid scorer in our league. I mean, any situation, any type of offense, he can find a way to get points, and really one of the more underrated players we have in our league.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to McLemore. Green with a screen for McLemore. Back to Conley. Uncovered. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. And with Rudy Gay, scoring, Greg, has never been a problem for him. Has pretty much had the same level of production his entire career.
Yeah, and if you say that about some players, it's considered an insult, but it's a good thing for Gay. Usually will shoot in the mid-40s for his field goal percentage and solid at that small forward position. Also, a great ISO game.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Conley dishes to Green. McLemore with a screen for Green. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And here we can check out the story on LaMarcus Aldridge. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 16th in scoring, 16th in shooting percentage. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end. And it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gasol comes in for JaMychal Green. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for McLemore. And San Antonio also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Gasol against Aldridge. Makes it off the glass. Aldridge has got 26 points.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Ennis kicks to Gasol. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Ennis passes to Conley. To the middle, deflects the pass, takes the three. The offensive rebound, and it's right missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Gay dishes to Anderson. Kicks to Mills. Back to Anderson. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. Outside Conley. "15 seconds left in the third. Dishes it to Evans. 6 to shoot. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Ennis has got his first 3 points of the game. The three from Mills. That one no good. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, it's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
Greg Popovich distilling it down to one simple concept: be aggressive.
And guys, he knows this game so well. When they control momentum, the pace, they're much harder to beat.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, Chandler Parsons out there with Ennis. Then there's Tyreke Evans. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Evans is a nice player, a guy who can play multiple positions, an effective scorer.
And the second free throw, good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. And stolen by Parsons. The feed to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ginobili.
Tyreek Evans likes getting to the line, willing to throw himself at the defense while he's shooting. Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Mills with it. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And here comes Parsons, leading the fast break. And it's Parsons slamming it down.
And a pretty good defender. Credit Parsons with the disruption there to get them running.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. There's a screen. Kicks it out to Ginobili. 5 to shoot for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Conley. Outside Gasol. And there's the pass to Ennis. Back to Gasol to take the lead, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
That's how you like to set up a big man for this shot. Gasol just catching it and letting it go.
Mills passes to Anderson. Outside Gasol. He kicks it to Aldridge. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. Outside Gasol. San Antonio again missing. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Conley kicks to Evans. And Evans throws it down hard.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Mills. He feeds it to Ginobili. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Got that one up quick. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was their defense so much more suffocating in the first half? This does not look like the same team at all.
Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, now's when you turn it on. Leave them in the rearview mirror. I know we can put these guys away. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thanks, David.
Too big a body for the defender to circumvent. Aldridge with a solid screen.
On the free throw, no good.
Popovich has done a great job of developing Tony Parker's entire game, and you're seeing it right now at the free throw line.
Conley against Parker. Pass to Gasol. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Parker outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Anderson can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Ennis gets to Conley. Back to Ennis. It's stolen by Green. Stolen by Michael Conley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Ennis drops them both. Spurs trail by 8. And here is Green. He dishes it to Gasol. Passes it to Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game.
Just like old times, Frenchie putting the ball on the deck, getting his drive on.
Aldridge against Parsons. Conley, the pass to Gasol. 5 on the clock. Evans, that's a 2-pointer. And that one comes up a bit short. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Anderson dishes to Parker. Green, the screen. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
The dish to Conley. Outside Gasol. Evans with it. Now Green defending. Shot on the wing. Evans can't get that one to fall. Spurs trail by 6. Green kicks to Aldridge. Parker outside. Aldridge with a screen on Conley. Parker passes to Aldridge. Off target with the open look.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Over in the corner, Conley. Lets it go with a 3. But they'll get another chance. Evans dishes to Gasol. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And San Antonio shooting well. They're at 45%. Parker against Conley. To the paint. A reverse. Aldridge misses. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And Parsons kicks to Evans. And Evans throws it down.
Gotta love the toughness Evans provides. Fantastic at finishing despite getting hit.
You know, Smitty, as the game grows internationally, we've seen a contrast drawn between the academies, for instance, in Europe and Australia and the youth basketball organizations in this country. Do you think we're doing it the right way? Should there be change, more policing of just how things are run at a very young level?
I think more policing, Kevin. I think also coaches being better equipped to be able to be around young kids. I think also how many games these kids are playing. I think obviously you want them to have games, but when they're playing 5, 6, 7 games in a weekend, I just think that's too much.
Parker passes to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Gay. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Memphis called for the foul.
The guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first one falls.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Here's Conley. Gasol on the high post. Parsons on the wing. Conley up top. Feeds to Evans. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Gasol. Rejected by Gasol. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Green. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
More shooter than penetrator. Danny Green pulls up and knocks it down.
Now Evans. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gay kicks to Parker. Back to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Parker against Conley. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Over Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that look like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
They set the pick. Back to Evans. Pass to Conley. Parsons on the wing. Shot to end this cold run. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Spurs trail by 5. Now here's Parker. Green, the screen. Aldridge, the pass to Gay. And here's Green outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Evans outside. Gasol, a screen on Parker. Kicks it to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. There's the 3. No good that time. Good D by Parker. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And when you need a big score, go to someone with the firepower of LaMarcus.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Looking to get back on track here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Marcus saw a former late second-round pick. He's come a long way, developed into one of the best centers in the league.
And so he hits both.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
Spurs trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gasol setting the pick for Gay. Dishes it to Aldridge. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
The crafty vet, Aldridge, positioning himself well to score, get fouled, or both.
It's the first, that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Against Gay, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. There's 1:40 left to play here in the 4th. Parker dishes to Gasol. Screened by Parker. Green kicks to Aldridge. Green with a screen for Gasol. 4 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Green.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Parsons passes to Green. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Parker with outside Gasol. Screened by Parker. Gasol against Aldridge. And there's the feed to Gasol. Here's Parker. Gasol with the steal. Conley dishes to Evans. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Tyreek is an aggressive player, does a great job forcing the issue close to the rim.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Parsons. The pass to Green. Evans, right side. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Evans.
They have a chance to tie it up.
They got to be looking 3 all the way. And who's going to take it?
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mark. Not the prettiest of games, but you got the job done. What was the difference down the stretch?
Getting stops. I thought we got good stops. We took away the pain, and we did multiple efforts. So we did a good job rebounding the ball and make a couple shots at the end too.
Offense and defense equals W's. Thanks, Mark. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.